All right, guys. So listen. First thing first, I want to really quick introduce you to how a bracket runs, and I'll show you the Wong versus Daigo, the most legendary set. Get y'all in it, right? So, and that's up here. You see it, right? That's that Street Fighter. That's the last thing we gotta look at. Now, first off, listen. You gotta learn how brackets work. So it's called double elimination, which means you have to lose twice in order to, get out of the tournament. So, for example, right, we have winners finals here. We have some guy versus Fortunato, right? So Fortunato won this set. He won 3-1. You see him go to grand finals. Now, Fortunato has to lose 2 sets. Some guy here has already lost 1 set. He lost 1 set to Fortunato. Came down here. He beat Stretch. Now, check it out. In order for some guy to win, he has to beat Fortunato in 2 sets. And as you see here, some guy beat Fortunato in 1 set, which makes a grand finals reset. Therefore, this is the ultimate grand finals. They're both down 1 set. Whoever wins this set wins the entire event. Okay? That's how double elimination works. Best of 5. This is as close as it could possibly get. So check this out. This was EVO 2019. Just one pick from somebody that they took. Okay, it's a main stage. You have projectors. You can see all sorts of stuff. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people at these events, right? And like they're cheering you on. Who? Your hands are shaking, your blood pulse is going crazy, your adrenaline's going crazy. There's nothing like being on a main stage and having people cheer your name. Florida. This is another, more of a high res view with some, editing to it. You can kind of see some filters that have been put on this. However, still, Street Fighter. Is that Street Fighter? Actually, it looks like Tekken. That's probably the Tekken. I think that's Tekken right there. Tekken, somewhere in Tekken, just filled to the brim. Tekken is super hype, and if you watch the grand finals for this, it was just way too intense. So let's look at what happened in Street Fighter. Right, let's check this out. EVO 2019.
Missed sweep punishes.
So just to kind of teach you guys some things about this game, Street Fighter is kind of clunky, right? In a sense, it's not as fluid as like Melee per se, in that you have to produce 1,000 buttons in order to get you to do like a wave, dash, shine, jump, canceled, whatever, across the stage. And you can see, and this is grand finals. This is 2-2. Now in this game, understand you can take chip damage, which means if you block and you get hit, you lose a little bit of life, right? Obviously, as you combo and hit more, you gain meter, right? Kind of like very similar. You have big moves that you can pull off. And this guy hit just some crazy moves. Look, he's got like no life left. If he gets hit once, he's dead. And he did. I'll teach you what tactics were going on there later on. That's way more advanced stuff. But that's the basics to Street Fighter, right? So now here's the deal. Now, not only can you block in this game, you can parry. Parry means you have to press a certain button and release it, or press it and somehow you have to input buttons as a move connects, and you have to let go, right? Now that parry mechanic changes from game to game. Now this is Street Fighter 2004, Daigo versus Wong. A legend is born. I know it says Justin. Justin is Wong. Justin Wong. Okay, so as it kind of goes on, I'll talk about it, right? So this is game 1. All right, this is it, the last game, okay? You'll notice that in Street Fighter, you have like these 2 little bars up here. In order to win a game, you have to win 2 kind of mini games in a sense, right? So I have to beat you once, and I have to beat you again, and I take that game. Okay, so like in this game, it's a little bit clunkier, but there's just a lot going on. As they're playing, they're building up meter, right? And then they're going to use that meter later on. If you attack your opponent too much and you hit them with too many things, you can kind of phase them, and then you get free hits. If they're blocking, you can grab them and throw them. I don't know if grab teching is a thing in this game. We'll talk about that later, right? If you get grabbed, you can press a button and then like throw your opponent off you. But you'll see, game 1 goes to Justin Wong, which means if he wins this next one, he wins EVO 2004. Now, it wasn't nearly as big in the day, right? Because this moment was the moment. It was the moment of legend. This kind of was like, I can't believe the hypeness of what's going on here. Now remember, parrying. Every time something hits you, you have to parry, and then you have to like kind of predict what's going to follow. You take no chip damage, right? Now think about this too, okay? There are 60 frames in a second. This is it, right? I'm gonna pause. There's 60 frames in a second, meaning that in 1 second of video game play, I can actually take 1 second's worth of video game play, and I can like slice it up into 60 individual pictures. And then it's like a flip book. I just like flip through the book, and then I can see it, and then it rolls out in front of you. So these parries are frame perfect. You have 1/60th of a second to parry. This is it. Winner takes all. So Chun-Li, she's the female, right? That's Daigo. Has this move where she can like hit you with a bunch of kick. But here's the thing too. Right there, right? When you pull off that move, there's an initial frame dash. You actually have to input the parry the moment that frame dash, that dash comes out. But it's not when it hits you. You actually have to anticipate it. So the reason Daigo's moving back and forth is he's trying to throw off the timing. So if Wong were to hit parry just a frame earlier, it wouldn't work. So he's trying to be like, all right, when am I going to throw it out? When am I going to throw it out? You don't know. You don't know. Now, look, Wong's got this much life left. Daigo, full health bar. Now, Wong is trying to put him into a corner, and I call this the grinder. I'll teach you guys about the grinder later on. But he's trying to put him into the grinder. Get him into the corner. Pat, 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 pat. Hit some moves, get him to throw stuff out. Boom, boom, boom. Get him to block. Hit him with the grab. Get him to jump out. Boom, hit him with some stuff. And this is where it gets crazy, right? So now, 34 seconds left. We will have a winner. So you can't, if you like unmute this, you can actually hear people in the background yell, time him out, time him out. So if Daigo just went back and just played defensively and then like threw in some peppered attacks, he could absolutely win this. However, we wouldn't have the set that we have today. So Daigo is moving back and forth. He's throwing out. Why is he just throwing out these things? He's throwing off timings, right? Because look, he's got no health. If Wong takes anything, he loses. So Wong is like, or Daigo over here, he's just throwing out. Let me just throw this out. Throw it out. I'm going to throw this out now. Change my timings. It's like a rhythm game, right? And then the moment I get in this close to you, I'm going to throw out the kick. So he has it. Oh my God. Parry. He parries it. Drop. Oh my God. Insane. Straight. Oh my God. Insane. He's a god. He's a robot. Who is this guy? Is he a son of Zeus? I don't know. I don't get it. Let me go back for you guys because that was super quick. Let's just break this down real quick and then let's watch it one more time because it's that beautiful. Okay? Right there. The moment that Wong sees that, he's inputting parry. Parry. Right there. You'll notice that there's a slight pause because Daigo does it twice. He doesn't just do one of those multi-hit with the kicks, right? He does it twice. Boom, 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 boom. Wong's counting it. He parries it again. And then right here, Wong says he's not going to do it a third time. He's going to change up what he does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump out of it. So he jumps, knowing that Daigo has a fantastic reaction. He's going to see the jump. So he's going to throw a high kick out. Wong's like, all right, I know this. I'm going to jump parry. He jump parries. Are you kidding me? Who even... Not only did you practice this, not only do you know it's possible to do, but you predict it and then you parry it, and then he drops down with an aerial. And then as this is hitting right now, he's already inputting the follow-up low to the connecting combo. I don't know. There are 30 ways, 50,000 ways that this could have gone wrong. The timings on these are so strict. There's a buffering system that's involved. So as all of this stuff is happening, you have to be ready to input the next stuff as the move that you have just pressed is still out. He has to have buffered all that. And at this moment, he lets off and he's done, right? So let's just watch it one more time. It's the beauty of this. Oh my God. It's just godlike. ridiculous. Just straight ridiculous. I don't even know how to explain it. Just other than it's the most iconic moment, right, in Evo history of all time. And there's just no comparison. There are a few moments that almost measure up that are just light. So next week, what we're going to do, and you might see my boy Juan over here. Juan is Hungry Box. I'm going to talk about my boy Juan and Armada next, and that right there is quite the set. So if you guys made it through, I appreciate it. Take care, stay safe, everybody.